5, child abuse hotlines have reported a massive increase in calls in the early months of the pandemic, but fewer of those calls are coming from teachers and daycare personnel. Experts believe this may be a sign that the pandemic has masked child abuse, as more kids had been staying home before those restrictions were lifted. Those numbers come as CMPD says they're seeing triple the amount of child rape cases this year compared with last year. Fox 46's Robin Kennedy live at police headquarters. So, Robin, what's being done to help these children come forward?
Ryan, police say going back to class has made a big difference in students feeling safe to report crimes that happen at home. And one child advocacy center is hoping there will be more outreach with more in-person learning.
We know that there was abuse happening within the home and they just didn't have a safe person to tell.
CMPD is calling it an alarming increase. The number of child sexual assaults tripled over the last year.
Kids were removed last year due to COVID-19. They were removed from student activities. They were removed from school, removed from places where they have a trusted adult that they could tell what was going on at home.
Now that school is back in, students are reporting the abuse. CMPD just released these numbers. Police say in 2020 there were 10 reported rapes they investigated against children from birth to 15 years. Compare that with not even halfway through this year, and they've had 31 rapes against children reported. CMPD says that's a 210% increase over last year.
It's traumatic. It's life impacting.
Shauna Pagano is with Pat's Place, a child advocacy center in Mecklenburg County.
In cases of sexual abuse, we look for changes in behavior, maybe an adult who's paying unusual attention to the child, isolating the child from others.
CMPD says often the accused abusers are family members.
We also encourage families to help children identify other safe people that they could tell, maybe a safe neighbor or another safe family member.
Pat's Place has a free program for schools to teach kids how to identify abuse, giving them a place to turn and people who care. Now, CMPD says they work with DSS and child advocacy centers to investigate these cases. And police tell parents the best thing you can do is to talk with your kids, ask direct questions, and tell them what are appropriate and inappropriate touches. I'm live at CMPD. Robin Kennedy, Fox 46.